Hi everyone, my name is Aarti. Welcome to my channel Bake in Line. In this video, we'll be making some donuts. A donut is a type of leavened fried dough. It is very popular among kids and adults. Generally, donuts are fried, but in this video, we will be making some baked donuts. If you want to fry them, definitely you can do that too. So let's start with the recipe now. The first step is to activate the dry yeast. Add 2 teaspoons of dry yeast and 1/4 cup of powdered sugar in your 180 grams of warm milk. Mix everything well and set this aside for 10 to 15 minutes. Now in my dry ingredient, which is 350 grams of my flour, I am adding half teaspoon of salt and half teaspoon of nutmeg powder. Now in the activated yeast, I am adding 3 tablespoons, which is 42 grams of melted and cold butter and 1 large egg. Mix everything well and your wet ingredients are ready. Add your flour into a big bowl and make a hole in the center and pour in all your wet into it. Before going with my hands, I am mixing everything using a fork first and then we will knead the dough. For the whole kneading process, you can do it by hand. That will take approximately 10 to 15 minutes. And this dough is quite sticky. So if you have a feeling to add more dry flour into it, just don't do that, because that will make your donuts very heavy. If you are facing a lot of issue while kneading the dough, you can use some oil in between, but do not add the flour. But today I am going with my hand mixer, which has these dough hook attachment. I'll be kneading this dough for 10 minutes with this machine. At the end, you will see that your dough has become very stretchy, elastic and very soft. And then cover it with a cling film and a kitchen towel. Let the dough proof for 1.5 hours at some warm place. Cover with the towel and set this aside. After 1.5 hours, you will see that your dough has become double or triple in the size. See how soft this dough is, and these are the gluten strands we actually need in our dough, and this dough looks so perfect to me right now. Knead your dough again for 1 to 2 minutes. Now I'm gonna roll the dough and cut out our donuts. So before that, I've added some flour to the silicone mat. So always add some flour before you roll the dough. What we need is 1.5 inch thick dough, not more than that. This is perfect. Now let's just start with cutting our donuts. I don't have a particular donut cutter, so I'm using this 3-inch ring cutter, and for the center I'm using my nozzle. Cut out as many donuts as possible from the dough. These small dough which we are cutting using the nozzle are also very important. We will be baking everything. Place all your donuts onto a sheet and then cover it with the cling film and a kitchen towel. Let it proof again for 30 minutes. With the rest of the dough, I am kneading it again, and this time we will be cutting some round donuts only, because we will be making some filled donuts. After 30 minutes you will see that your donuts has risen a lot, and if you see closely, the sides and the corner parts are not sharp now, and these are perfect for the baking and frying purpose. So before baking, I'm adding some melted butter over them so that it can have that nice brown color. But if you're frying, you do not have to repeat this step. I'll be baking my donuts for 20 minutes in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So while our donuts are in the oven, let's just start with the glaze now. For the glaze, I've taken 1 cup of sifted powdered sugar here, and I'll be adding couple of tablespoons of milk at a time. So I'm adding my milk 1 tablespoon at a time. We want a thin consistency glaze here, we don't want a thick one. And now this is done. I'm taking some glaze out of the white one and adding some color. Always use good quality gel color. If you want to skip this step of colored donuts, you can do that. You can use all white glaze also, but I'm going a bit fancy here. Now our donuts are done. As you can see, it has got this perfect brown color. You can decorate your donuts in a couple of ways. The first is dip your donuts whole, then place it over a wire rack. If at this stage your glaze is quite thick, it will have a lot of sugar on it and you'll not like while tasting it. So always prefer to have a thin consistency glaze for the donuts. Second way of decorating is you can dip half of your donut, again place it over the wire rack. Lastly, if you remember, we made some filled donuts also. So today I'm filling my donuts with some melted Nutella. So I've taken some Nutella in a piping bag. Before that, make a hole in your donut using a knife, and with the help of the piping bag and the nozzle, pressure some Nutella in it and you're done. Also, you can add some powdered sugar before you serve your filled donuts. I hope you like today's recipe. You will try them. If you do so, then do tag us with hashtag baconline and let us know how you liked it. I'll be back next week with one more amazing recipe. Till then, take care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. Bye everyone.